One of the greatest struggles in life is the habit of comparing ourselves with others. We often think, why is she so successful while I'm not? But what we fail to realize is this: her journey and mine are not the same. Think about it. If a fish spends its whole life wishing to fly like a bird, it will always feel inadequate, even though it has the power to swim across the entire ocean. Today, with social media in front of us every day, this problem has only become worse. We scroll, we watch, and we compare. We see someone else's highlight reel and immediately start believing our own life is small and unworthy. In that moment, we forget the gifts we already have. And slowly, this mindset drags people towards sadness, emptiness, and hopelessness. That is why today's story is for anyone who has ever whispered to themselves, "I'll never be as good as them." Listen carefully, because each part of this story has the power to shift the way you see yourself. There was once a little village near a town, surrounded by a wide, beautiful forest. In that village lived a boy named David. He was hardworking and kind-hearted, but one habit weighed him down. He constantly compared himself to others. When he saw his classmate John earn the highest marks, he thought, if only I were as smart as him. When he noticed his neighbor Mark, who was wealthy, David sighed. I wish I had his money. Even if he saw someone run faster than him, he would mutter, why can't I do that? Day by day, these thoughts made him unhappier. He lost focus in school. He stopped enjoying the little things. He walked around convinced that he would never be enough. One afternoon, a wise old man arrived in the village. Everyone called him Grandpa Thomas. He was known for his wisdom, and people loved listening to his advice. David approached him and confessed, Grandpa, I work hard, but whenever I see someone doing better than me, I feel miserable. It feels like I'll never measure up. Grandpa Thomas listened quietly, then smiled. Come to the oldest tree in the village tomorrow morning. There, you will find your answer. The next morning, David arrived at the tree. Grandpa Thomas was already waiting. Look around, he said. What do you see? David looked carefully. So many trees. Some tall, some short, some filled with fruit, some without any at all. Grandpa Thomas nodded. Now imagine if this apple tree looked at that oak tree and complained, why am I not as tall? Or if the oak sighed, I wish I had sweet fruit like the apple. How would that sound? David chuckled. It would sound silly, Grandpa. Grandpa Thomas asked, and now, how does this whole forest look to you? David smiled. Peaceful, beautiful. Everything seems just right. Exactly, said Grandpa. Life is the same. Every tree has its own strength. The apple tree offers fruit. The oak stands tall and strong. They are different, but both are valuable. People are no different. He then guided David to a nearby pond. Fish swam gracefully in the water, while above them, a bird soared in the sky. Tell me, said Grandpa, what if the fish wished to fly like the bird? Would that make sense? David shook his head. Of course not. Fish are meant to swim and birds are meant to fly. Then why, Grandpa said gently, do you spend your life wishing to be like someone else? You have your own path. You have gifts too. Maybe you just haven't seen them clearly yet. Discover your strengths and move forward with them. Something clicked inside David that day. He realized that every person is unique, and comparing himself only stole his happiness. From that day on, he stopped measuring his worth against others. Instead, he began focusing on his own efforts, his own talents. Slowly, his confidence returned. Life began to feel bright and full again. Years later, after working hard and staying true to his path, David built his own business. He became an inspiration to his village. And whenever someone asked, how did you become so successful? He smiled and replied, never compare yourself to others. If a fish tries to fly, it will always feel like a failure. But if it swims, it can master the whole ocean. Always remember, the sun and the moon don't shine together, yet both are equally important. Find your own path. Walk it your way. That is where real success lives. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Your journey is yours alone. Own it.